Deleting social media from your phone is like winning an argument in the shower. Escaping social media is like winning an argument on Twitter. Today I want to share why it's not enough to delete your apps, how I escaped the social media trap, even though I still post stuff online, and to talk about why you need to sacrifice to get here, which is something that most people on YouTube just overlook. So, around a year ago, I first decided to take a break from social media. So I did my pro gamer move and I deleted the apps like a good boy would. In my case, I was very addicted to Instagram and I was wasting way too much time on it. But I soon learned that solving one single problem, in my case starting my detox journey, always creates another. Now imagine you, a social media junkie, being threatened to be kicked in the nuts unless you get off of social media. Would you say yes? Well, no, because life off of social media feels as fun as getting kicked in the nuts. You don't know that until you try to detox. So this is a kick you're not even aware of. It's a sucker kick. When I first tried to move on from social media, I felt isolated and I had so much time I didn't even know what to do with it. So the real culprit behind all this is not the doom scrolling itself, but what happens when you stop doing it, which is, go figure, what happens to your usual Reddit mod. You get a life. Social media instant, life is low, social media entertaining, life is boring, social media for jiggy chats, life is for losers, and you're in my basement. The thing about the real world is that it's not just boring, it's also hard to deal with. For example, we all have that friend who sends 27 shitty memes all the time, and you two don't even talk, you just like and move on. Then the next time you see them, they ask you, why are you not liking my posts anymore? And when you explain to them that you just quit social media because you're tired of it, they give you this disappointed look like you just decided to not play with them anymore on Discord because you got a girlfriend. What I'm saying is that it's not a thing that's considered socially acceptable, even though it should be. And this is not even the worst thing, and it's not even the fear of missing out. When I first quit, I made one little mistake. It's so obvious, and yet I'm surprised that you didn't expect me coming from here, did you? It's so obvious, and yet I'm surprised by the amount of people that don't talk about it. The thing is, if you quit and don't have a plan, you're going to get back on social media as fast as men get back in time when they get a time machine. Which is immediately. That's exactly what happened to me. My days felt so empty that I got back after 1 week and I felt like shit because I wasn't in control of myself. But was it all a waste, or did I actually learn something from my mistake? Well, I did. I wouldn't be making this video otherwise, but it would be a nice plot twist. Just end the video here. So after getting stuck back on Instagram, I realized what was actually holding me back. My day was filled with a cycle of bad habits. It wasn't just doom scrolling. I was also waking up late, eating unhealthy food, and running over too many people in GTA. Even when I first tried to quit, those habits persisted, and ironically I coped with the void left by social media by taking a nap, which was a horrible decision because it fucked up my sleep pattern even more. If you really want to detox, you need to fill up the freed up time with productive activities. These could be hobbies, something that you really want to learn, or even better, going for a walk so that you take out the trash. Double meaning here. But there's also another truth that you need to keep in mind. There's no escape from social media. You need to be realistic with yourself. If you think that you can live like a Flintstone in today's world, you better go out and eat a rock because you need to change your attitude. What I think you should do is what I ended up doing after my realization, which is this: don't have rules, have a lifestyle. If you're too strict towards yourself, you just end up burning out and ultimately get stuck again. Personally, I now access Instagram only through my browser, and I only use the anonymous browsing, so I have to log in every single time. It's so tiring that I rarely feel like logging in anymore, unless I have to post something, usually videos for my second profile, which is Chris Frank Shore. We are done. You can now go and win your argument on Twitter.